The hour has arrived, Visage. The final confrontation with the god of schemes is at hand. The 5 companions gather at the harborage. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll do that in a minute. I gotta go tell someone know what happened to their beloved. I'm gonna run around a bit, turn in that one quest, and then I want to go to the Fighters Guild and see if Darian's there.
Everything we saw out there, it was maddening. There's no way we can win this. There's just...
Yeah.
All this bickering becomes tiresome.
Right. No one's gonna acknowledge. I don't think the game expected me to come back here. I think it expects me to go where we were told. I'm not done. I'm not done. Oh, that thing was so erupting in light was such a big thing that even Xander left. I had to summon him.
So much death and destruction. I don't know why I'm surprised. I never expected Cold Harbor to be a walk in the snow.
Hey, I have news about your cousin.
More sad news? This wretched domain is full of it. Still, it's better to know what happened to Natira than to wonder what fate befell her. Thank you for that.
I'm a bit sad that we have... Oh, here's the brittle.
The hero of the ever-full flagon. Nice to see you again, my friend.
This place is great. They have the most delicious meat.
Good to see you again, friend.
Everyone made it here all right?
The trip was not without its perils, but everyone watched out for each other. The groundskeeper told us we could settle here, in the Shining Star Inn. Rather nice place, don't you think?
It is nice. Did your father come with you?
Yes. He gets tired easily, but we keep an eye on him. I'm glad you told me to try to forgive him. He made a dreadful mistake. I can tell he grieves at the suffering he caused. At heart, he is a good man.
Did you tell the other patrons what really happened?
No. I thought about it. I'm glad he was honest with me. The others would just get angry at him. And what purpose would that serve? Everyone just accepts that some strange curse befell us and that you came along and broke it.
To be honest, he was much as a victim as anybody else. You cannot say no to a Daedra god.
I'm guilty of nothing.
I officially think we are done here.
I'll apologize now for what happens later.
Alright, let's take a look. I do want to go to Cadwell's house. Oh. We should probably summon Xander. He makes me feel tough and strong and...
A fated arrival.
Alright, Cadwell. Found your little hovel. Really wasn't much to see, though. Oh, there's Honor. Okay. A chest back there? Nope. Alright, we need to the goddess scheme.
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime.
Xander, we already did that for the day. You stood right next to me when I did them. Right next to me. So I know that I've had to have done this next part. I don't remember it.
Another chance at perfection.
But this will be only my second time playing the game completely through. I shouldn't say that. It's not completely through, but finishing up the main quest, maybe, is what I'm trying to say. So weird with the different color palette once we're out of that area. It's gonna be even weirder when we go one of the really nice, bright places. I want to sit. I wanted to talk to you.
Your deeds have been nothing short of legendary. With the plane meld at an end, Tamriel may yet endure. Now the time has come to confront Molag Bal and reclaim your soul.
What must I do?
You must lead the 5 companions into this final battle. We are all of us prepared to sacrifice our lives to see this through to the end. Our plan is to use the Amulet of Kings to invest you with the power to do battle with the Daedric Prince.
What should I expect?
No doubt the God of Schemes has rallied his most powerful servants to his side, but his arrogance has already proven to be his undoing. He may not even consider you a threat. We shall endeavor to prove him utterly, catastrophically wrong.
Well, I am ready to get started. Back to Cold Harbor.
I'll never get used to this place. I'll never get used to this place. Come here, Vestige. I'd like a word before we skip off merrily to our doom. The time is at hand. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop questioning your resolve. Just stand up and do it. You're ready.
What do you mean?
This is it. The beginning of the blasted end. There's no point in pretending this isn't happening, or saying we're not ready. This challenge will not wait. Can you do what is necessary, no matter the cost? No matter how much it grieves you?
Molag Bal has my soul. Is there a choice?
There is always a choice. But you don't get to choose what is true. You only get to choose what you will do about it. Do you need a reminder about what lies ahead?
Tell me again?
We are approaching the fortress of Molag Bal, perhaps the most dangerous place in all of Oblivion. Together, we 5 are mighty. Even I will admit that. But I cannot invoke the ritual until we are in the presence of the Dark Prince himself.
Go on.
In exchange for this investiture of power, one of your companions will need to be sacrificed. It will be for you to decide which when the time comes. The infusion of power will not last for long. That's why we need to get close.
And then?
And then what? I've no idea what will happen to you. Apotheosis? Disintegration? Too many unknowns and not enough information. But if you defeat Molag Bal and survive, your soul and the soul of every other surviving vestige should be restored.
Let's do this. Crazy.
Courage, my friend. That is the most important of all virtues. Courage is not a lack of fear. Rather, it is the realization that there are things more important than fear.
Fish.
To Apocrypha with you.
Thank you. Can we continue on, my dudes? Xander, that spell of yours? Pretty handy dandy. Going in the right? I'm not going in the right direction, am I? Or am I? Guys. Why is it being weird? Or it's... okay. Is that him holding up a person? Are you holding up a person, sir? I see 2 little feet. Well, that's comforting. I'm so glad we're here.
This place is alive with pain and suffering. This must be where the Bar torments those who displease him.
You think?
Look there. Is that Manamako?
That was a muffle spell. I couldn't cast anything.
Time for tea, then.
You come to gloat at my torment, or is your appearance here a part of it?
Oh, you're still alive! Man of Marco, I'm proud of you.
I am neither alive nor dead. I am trapped in a gouge of ash and bile and swirling vapors. My ears are filled with the screams of 1,000 nails being drawn. And the pain is endless.
Why is Molag Ball keeping you here?
I am his plaything, and an abject lesson to others who would thwart him. My plan was flawless. My machinations were executed to perfection. I would have been a god if not for you. My only consolation is that you will know this pain soon enough.
Oh, well, funny you say that, because I'm actually here to defeat him and take my soul back.
Arrogant, presumptuous, egotistical twaddle. That bit of costume jewelry is nothing compared to the Master's power. I expect I'll be seeing you soon. My only joy for the rest of eternity will be hearing your tortured screams.
Okay, so be it.
Manimark. He was a backstabbing hypocrite with delusions of godhood. The fool got precisely what he deserved.
You know what? We're gonna leave him.
Molag Bal is here. I can feel his presence, sense his foul breath upon the wind.
Deceit and tyranny. Loving these pathway names.
There. That place should serve us well. Let us assemble and prepare the ritual.
What do you suppose this place was?
A temple of some kind. The Dark Anchors may have pulled it into Cold Harbor. Perhaps it was created by the Daedra to mock the Divines.
Boss fight! Boss fight!
Yes, this will be close enough, I think. Are you prepared?
Varen, Sai, and Lyris are willing to give up their lives.
No one is more surprised than I. They are willing to sacrifice themselves to save the world, yet they will never hear a single word of thanks. A funny thing for a selfish man to say, isn't it? I'd better be careful not to learn anything from this.
How can I choose?
I've no idea. Speak to them. Let their own words convince you. But once the choice is made, there is no turning back. The harvest of a fresh soul will no doubt bring Molag Bal's attention upon us. You must take that opportunity to strike him down.
And there is no other way?
We've already been over this. You need an infusion of divine power to even consider challenging a Daedric prince. The Amulet of Kings can give you that power, but at the cost of a life.
What sort of power should I expect to receive?
The Amulet of Kings is a relic of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. His powers embody the qualities of perseverance and invincibility, while promoting the virtues of duty, service, and obedience. Make of that what you will.
I'll hear what each one of them has to say. The funny thing is I know who I'm choosing.
Remember Vestige. We fight for our people. We fight for Tamriel. Evil might be kept at bay for a time, but it can never be completely eradicated. What is important is that we resist it, that we fight on and keep fighting.
What did the Elder Scrolls say about this moment?
Very little. The scrolls can see many things, even possible futures, but they are not infallible, and they will not make this choice for you. You cannot cross the sea simply by standing and considering the water. Be strong, Vestige, and act.
What if I make the wrong choice?
There is no such thing as a safe choice. There are only other choices. Oblivion did not make me a monster. It just confirmed my own worst fears about myself. It would be fitting and honorable if you were to choose me. It would be a fine death.
Right. Very well. I choose you, Varen.
Position yourself over there, Vestige, and brace yourself.
We'll never forget you, sire. Or your sacrifice.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, forgive me for my hubris. Grant your divine power to the Vestige, and restore your protection to Tamriel, that my sacrifice might not be in vain.
History may not remember your sacrifice, but those present here will never forget it. Divines of Tamriel, with this vessel of your power, the Amulet of Kings, I call upon your strength. Let this noble sacrifice be a testament to our desire to set things right and restore balance to the Mundus. Your champion stands ready. Accept this offering and imbue this vestige with your glory. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Vestige, now is the time. You must ascend the path and face the Daedric Prince. You must face the god of schemes alone.
Ooh, look at me.
I will get the
I'm all
others to
pretty.
safety. Go!
Right, I'm going. Goodness. Y'all like crazy.
Your continued meddling has reached an end, hero of Tamriel. What is this foolishness? Has your tiny mortal mind snapped? Do you really think you can defeat me? The dark machinations of Oblivion are far more complex than anything your mortal senses can comprehend. Will be legendary, even in Oblivion.
I'm feeling so tough. Oh, a little lag. Oh, little laggy.
Still you fight on? You care nothing for your own existence?
Where's the big shadowy wave coming from? Oh, there you are. up, buddy? What's up? I'm coming to wreck your shit. See you in a minute.
God of Oblivion, you are less than nothing. Your pathetic Adric trinket can't defeat me. I am Molag Bal, Lord of Domination. What is this, infant? Do you think your toy can slay a god?
Oh, we lost Xander Wander.
Your mind is naked to me. I can taste your fear. You are fertile ground for the seeds of eternal torment. Is ripe, and I have all of eternity to reap its harvest of flesh. Death comes for you, and all children of the Mandas on black wings.
Gotta stay behind him. Gotta stay behind him. Gotta stay behind him.
I am the face of pain. The souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know eons of suffering.
I'm stuck. Well, that was amazingly cool.
forward, Vestige. You are safe for now. Something precious to you has been riven from Stonefire's being. I have brought it here for you to reclaim.
I congratulate you, little insect. Your sting is formidable. You have bested me and released 1,000 times 1,000 souls back into the Mundus. For the moment, your world is spared, but my grand scheme has only begun to unfold. Excellent. Your power shall prove useful in the coming conflicts. You've made a great and terrible enemy this day. Your world would have been better off if the plane meld had succeeded. Had you bowed before me and accepted eternal servitude, I would have protected you. There are worse masters than I. Far worse.
You are but a phantom here in my domain, Stonefire. The mortal prophecies of the scrolls have been fulfilled. Leave this place and return to your pit.
You have a powerful ally. Did you know that she would bring you here? What future role has she to play in this grand cosmic farce, I wonder? Yeah. Your meddling has already cost me too much. A cursed creature of light and flame. This farce no longer amuses me.
We got our soul back! Woo woo!
Your soul is restored. I can see its light within you. And you have saved your world from a great calamity. But know this, mortal. The forces of Oblivion are legion, and the God of Schemes is but a single player in a complex battle for supremacy.
What happened to Molag Bal?
You have wounded him gravely. It will be some time before his power is restored.
Where's the Amulet of Kings?
As your enemy fell, the one you call Abner Tharn took Chim El Adabal and fled. He returns to the land from whence he came, the place you call Cyrodiil.
Oh, that ass. He took the amulet with him?
The amulet's power has been expended for a generation or more. The Imperial will not be able to use it, nor will he profit from it, though he will spend many frustrated years in the attempt.
Did we succeed? Is Tamriel safe?
The tear in the veil between Oblivion and Nirn has been repaired. Your world is safe for now.
What of my lost companion?
Gone forever. But their memory remains. I can see the light burning brightly behind your eyes. Your friend is a part of you now, just as the strength of the Divines burns like a flame within your renewed soul.
What about me?
Your story has only begun. Molag Bal still has plans for you. In many ways, these events played out to his advantage. And you have attracted the attention of the other Daedric princes as well.
What must I do?
The war between mortal kingdoms is still ravaging your world, but your true enemies are not mortal. If you are to be prepared for the coming conflicts, you must fully comprehend what is at stake. You must live among those you make war upon.
The other alliances?
Indeed. When you return to Tamriel, go to the place you call the Harborage. My gift awaits you there. It will allow you to travel to other lands and hide your true nature from those who would see you as a foe.
Can you send me there?
I have no more desire to keep you here than you had to remain in Cold Harbor. I shall return you to your little den in the wild. Your surviving companions await you there. Are you prepared to leave?
Oh, yes, I am ready. All right, my dudes.
What happened? How did we get here? I remember being overwhelmed, but then
Right, sorry about that. I called in a bit of help to pull you out of there. I do hope I didn't overstep my bounds.
Snow Lily,
I know, Sai. It's over. It's all over.
Well then, happy endings all round. Smashing. Who's got the brandy?
Wait, where is Thorn? Did he survive?
He vanished. Ran off, I think. And he took the amulet you chaps found with it.
You're not going to get all weepy with me, are you? I mean, I've got that stoic reputation to maintain.
I'll get a little weepy. I mean, we've been together for 120 hours. What now?
What now? For you, it seems there's more to do. For us, we've seen too much, my friend. Been through too much. I think it's time for us to go.
Where will you go?
Sai and I talked about it a few days ago. What would happen if we both survived. I'd like to go back to the Abbey of Blades with him and help them rebuild.
Will we see each other again?
Maybe someday. It's not as though I'm dropping off the face of Tamriel. And if not, well, I'm sure there's a seat for you in Sovngarde. If you get there first, save me a cold mug of mead.
Farewell, Lyris Titanborn.
So, this is where our roads diverge.
You and Lyris are going back to the Abbey?
For a time. There is much to rebuild there, and I owe it to Kasura to bring her the news of our victory, personally. Snow Lily and I, well, maybe we shall finally have some time to ourselves.
Aren't you going to chase after Tharn?
To what end? No. Let him return to his imperial city. He played his role, and that is enough. Grudges are like poison to the spirit. But perhaps, once the Abbey of Blades has been rebuilt...
Yes?
I have never been content to remain in one place for too long. It is not my nature. Eventually I am overcome by the need to endanger myself. Between comfort and adventure, I always choose adventure.
Then perhaps we'll meet on the road someday.
I would like that. It has been a singular honor, Vestige. Although I suppose that name is no longer appropriate, is it? Varen would be proud of you. I know we are.
Farewell, Sai-san.
Don't toddle off just yet. Might I have a word?
Okay, well. So here's, as you can tell, as you heard her say, Meridia, that now we have the ability to visit the two other factions or alliances, which we will do. So something to keep in mind. It took me roughly 100 hours to get through the one faction. It will take me just as long to get through the other two factions. Plus, we have all those DLCs that I was showing you guys about. So this game has a lot to do. Gadwell, I'm coming. I'm sorry. Hi.
I take it you ran into Lady Meridia. Lovely woman, charming. We get on famously. While you lot were having yourselves an epic row, I gave her a shout, asked if she'd be willing to help us out if things went badly.
You asked Meridia to pull me out of Cold Harbor?
The trick of it was the timing. With every blow to that Daedric windbag, you freed hundreds of souls. She was able to catch yours before it wandered off. Jolly good trick, that.
Oh, well, Cadwell, indeed.
This is delightful. Worlds saved, heroes gone their separate ways, and this knight has a new mistress to serve. Bravo. Couldn't be happier. Smashing. Truly. You know, that Varen fellow was always a good chap, even if he did muck things up at the start. And he did put things right in the end, didn't he? He's still with you, you know. A part of you, really. And perhaps he can continue to serve the land and the people that he gave his life to save through you. That's all well and done, then. There's just one bit of business left. I'm positively chuffed things have gone so well. To be completely honest, I didn't think we had a ghost of a chance. But then, if we went up against overwhelming odds, we wouldn't be heroes, would we?
Well, what should I do now, Cadwell?
Still itching for more adventure? Smashing. Have you ever wondered what would have happened if you'd woken up somewhere else? Washed up on a different beach? My new mistress provided me with the means to help you if you're up for the challenge.
Help me, what are you talking about?
Touch Meridia's light and see the world through the eyes of your former enemies. But fair warning, you will no longer be seen as a great champion. Even familiar faces will see you as a soulless drifter lost in an unfamiliar land. What say you?
Oh, the familiar faces will see me as a soulless drifter. That one hurts a little. I mean, a little bit. Alright, I'll do it. Started. Cadwell's silver. Well, we're on a ship. What are we doing on a ship? Xander, what are we doing on a ship?
Hungry?
Yeah, actually, so. You don't know? You do not. Thanks, my dude. Hi.
The withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive and well.
Oh, well, how did I get here?
We found you floating in the water. I'd seen corpses with more life in them, but Captain Colleen dove in and fished you out anyway.
Oh, well, she rescued me herself. Who is she?
The captain of this vessel. She's currently ashore, recruiting for our latest contract. You might want to pay your respects, seeing as she saved your life.
Alright, I'll do that. Thanks.
The withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive and well.
Where am I exactly?
You're on the Spearhead, Captain Colleen's ship.
Who are you?
I am one of Captain Colleen's few remaining loyal crew members. The rest, well, the less said of those bloody-minded mutineers, the better.
Nicoline's diary, private. Hey you, whoever you are, this is private. Private. If you read it, I'll kill you, I swear. Knife you in the ribs while you sleep. Sailed into Davin's watch today. There were dark elves and Argonians everywhere. I asked the Tumas Shu if she knew any of them, but she just shook her head. Davin's watch is crazy looking. The buildings are huge and strange. They all look like churches with spires and arches and such. I met Brother Cantrell. I bet Brother Cantrell would love it. Nicoline has sketched one of the Dark Elf towers. It's quite good. He has a knack for architecture. I wonder what old Cantrell would do if he knew I was sailing with Captain Colleen. I bet he wouldn't approve. I kind of miss him, though. We landed in Skywatch today. Captain Colleen took me ashore. I thought the Dark Elves were crazy, but the High Elves build like they want to prove something. You can't take 2 steps without seeing some crazy spire things. They're nuts. Nicoline sketched a bunch of towers here, all in a row. They might be made of crystal. Galen Pox, the High Elves, are so snooty. I could tell the motherless sods didn't want to deal with the captain, but in 5 minutes she had the meeting out from her hand. She's amazing. I wanted to see more of the city, but the sodding elves are really picky about outsiders, so we had to stay on the docks. But we spent the whole day together. I took notes and carried her stuff. We got attacked. Master Kassanen said it was a Dunmer slave ship. They had mages on the decks throwing giant fireballs at us. It was terrifying. One of the masts caught on fire, but Tumasu climbed up and put it out. The captain turned us into the wind, laughing like it was all a game. They couldn't keep up. Mara, how did she do it? I was shaking so bad after. Kassan had told me horrible things about Dark Elf slavers. I think some of his family are still in Morrowind. I wonder if he misses them. Anyway, this is the best part. After we were safe, the captain saw me shaking and took me aside. She told me I was brave and did well, and then she hugged me. Mara, I'm still tingly. It felt so good. As soon as we put into Daggerfall again, I'm going to take all my savings and buy some new clothes. Something nice and proper. Something the captain will like. I asked Tumasha if Colleen's ever been married. She just flicked her tongue at me, but I bet not. Colleen's too strong and independent to marry some stupid man. Just like me. Oh, that was adorable. There's a cat. If we are where I think we are, we're gonna see a lot of cat. Oh, nope, I lied. We are not where I thought we were. Hey, Mr. Seagull, where are we? Don't know? Okay. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm going to introduce myself to the captain. And this is our new map where we're supposed to be doing our thing. But I'm actually going to pop into... nope. Will you stop? Sorry, Xander. Sorry, that wasn't the button I meant to click. I guess Cadwell Silver. Westweld Path of Chaos. I actually am going to pick up again with the Gold Road story. I felt I needed to put Gold Road on hold just to finish out our main story. So the whole thing about the Daedric princes have plans for you would make a little bit more sense. So we're going to go back and do that. Finish that out. I may do some of the prologue quests and get those going. They're a huge part of this. And then back to Straw Macaw. Now, if it helps at all, we are now in this area here, Straw Macaw, and I don't know which one it's going to take us into. So we'll go from there. Thank you guys for keeping me company, and I'll be back soon with something, I promise.